recognize our next comedian as laid-back Paul Revere from one of our sketches, or one of our sketches calling for swarthy Irish types. Please welcome to the stage Dan Cronin. Come on out, Dan.
Andy Richter, everybody. And this guy, Reggie Watts. Oh, man, this is great. This place is so beautiful. Love this theater. I got to tell you, one of my favorite features backstage, the bathrooms on the doors just say men and women. Don't you hate when you go to a bar or restaurant and they try to get really clever and they just put pictures on the door? You got a few drinks in you, you're like, oh, crap. Am I a compass or a thimble? Am I a jar of moths or a lobster on skis? Come on, puzzle-solving part of brain. XXXY. Oh, chromosomes. I'm just gonna go right here in the hallway. That's it. Like this. The hotel they're putting us in is really nice too. It has dual shower heads. So one is hitting you here and one's kind of hitting you right here. It's, wow. It's the first time I've ever come out of the shower feeling dirtier than when I went in. Coming out, I'm like, did I just bathe, or was I in an awesome three-way? I think I'll find out by taking another shower. But got the haircut. How do you like it? Feedback? Thank you. Good. Thank you. I get my haircut pretty much just to keep my eyebrow hair to head hair ratio where I like it, which is an 80-20 split in favor of the eyebrows. Yeah, and I noticed this, when I look startled, they kind of look like two seagulls retreating into the horizon. Caw! Caw! I've had a lot of spare time. My favorite kind of barbershop, and I know they have these in Chicago, real manly barbershops. Yeah, like with the combs and the blue liquid. Sometimes they leave Playboy magazines just out in the open. Love that. Oh, it's a little strange. It kind of sends a message of, hi, you here for a haircut? Well, you better get all horny first. Sit down, read up on the nudies, get good and excited, and then my son Angelo here is gonna touch you for the next half an hour. Then you'll pay him. Sit down, look at some naked babes, work yourself into a frenzy, and then we're gonna put a flowered smock on you. Maybe shave your neck. This is a weird place. This is really weird. The worst is a haircut you don't like. The barber flips around, he's like, what do you think? And you're just like, I think I need a lawyer. And you still have to pay. You still have to, what do you do in that situation? I wish like a haircut referee would come in at that moment. He'd take a look, he'd be like, after reviewing the haircut, it's too short on the sides, uneven on top. Customer looks like a cross between Bob Costas and Dame Judi Dench. $3. Yes. I'm glad we challenged that one. Someone told me I look tired. Don't you hate when someone tells you that? That's useless information. Someone you work with, you look tired. Thanks, I feel suddenly ugly. I was fine 2 seconds ago. Don't tell someone that they look tired unless you have a bed on you. Dude, you look tired, man. I do? Yeah, here, get into this portable cot I carry with me everywhere I go. Thank you. I am a married man. I have twin 6-year-old daughters at home. Thank you very much. And my wife tells me one of them is mine. Yes, the one with the eyebrows. In the beginning, you're so incredibly clueless. For like the first 2 years, my wife and I couldn't comprehend the fact that we were parents. We just felt like we had two tiny guests over. You know, we were just like, do you think they're having a good time? Should we put out some dip? Maybe they want to play a board game. I have no idea. They're just staring at us. What do we do? And we do that. We didn't know how to put them to bed. We did that weird thing you do with guests where you're just like, wow, it is getting late. We're going to turn in, but feel free to stay up as late as you want. But I love Chicago. This is a town, I kind of get the feeling that you guys like to have a few drinks. Maybe? Yeah? Kinda. Yeah? Any fans of Jack Daniels in the house tonight? Wow. Oh, my God. I'm in the deep South right now. I can't drink the hard stuff. Jack Daniels, they had a billboard a while back. It just said, Jack Daniels, arrive as a guest, leave as family. The last time I had Jack Daniels, I arrived as a guest, I left as a defendant. I was so drunk, I thought I was family. I'm being led away in handcuffs. I'm like, you can't do this to your Uncle Reggie! Is that your Uncle Reggie? No, it's not, officer. That's my friend Dan, who swore he'd stick to wine coolers. I don't drink out of flasks. I hate flasks. Don't you hate how people have flasks, try to pass them off like they're real gentlemanly? Just a swig. Just a gentlemanly nip from my lovely sterling silver flask. I inherited it from my grandfather. Yeah, that's not the only thing you inherited from your grandfather. You have a problem. You're drinking bourbon at 10 a.m. at Denny's. It's terrible. You ever do this? I was out on the street and I saw someone I thought I knew, and then I realized not only was it not that person, I forgot the name of the person I thought it was. That's such a deflating moment. You're like, hey, that's not... What's her name? Who is that not? Who isn't she? You feel like such a loser because you go from thinking you know a person to realizing you don't know two people. That was a lost moment in time out on the street there. I was in a kind of a shady part of town and I stopped and I got a massage with a sad ending. Yes, it was a perfectly normal massage, and then at the end the woman was just holding a puppy and she said, he only has 3 weeks to live. I had no idea this was that kind of a place. I'm married. Maybe I do look a little tired. I don't sleep because the internet exists. Who here remembers the days before the internet? Yes. Oh. A simpler time. Remember, you could have a thought or question in your head and it would eventually leave? Not anymore. I don't sleep. I just lie in bed thinking dumb things like, I wonder if anyone's ever been nose-butted to death by a dolphin. Better Google that right now. Get on the computer, clackety-clack, Google-de-goo. Yep, some dude in 1992 named Lee Hanley had too much to drink at SeaWorld. Back to bed. I wonder who the top 2 Samoan accountants are. Google-de-Google-de-goo. Welcome to the website of CPAs Mark and Luis Tuiasosopo. Why am I up? Good night, everybody. Thanks a lot.